Can I be with my cat? No, she can't be locked up for hours. Right, but like, does anybody care that she's an animal that like hasn't eaten or?
So I really hope this makes the news because I don't even know where to begin. I've been planning this trip to Bali for months now. We made sure that my cat had all of her proper paperwork. We took her to the vet. She got her travel certifications exclusively for Indonesia. We got her sedatives. My pet doctor, the pet doctors, you guys looked up the requirements for her to travel to Indonesia, and not only did you put Indonesia and Bali on the paperwork, but you let me pay almost $1,300 in travel expenses and certifications, knowing, or maybe you didn't know clearly, that the cat couldn't come. That's something that if you're going to charge and you're going to ask, because it is on the documentation, that you should know this. The next thing, and this is the biggest, when I was in LAX, I was confidently informed by the manager that my cat would be able to travel from LA to Bali if she was simply in a hard carrier. She couldn't go in the cabin with me. I was sad about that, but we made it work. I get to the gate to get on. My boarding pass says cannot board when they scan it. So they're saying, oh, you did not pay for your cat to travel. Not a problem, I can take care of that now. They charged my card 4 times, 3 different amounts. Once I pay for her, we make it all the way to Taiwan. I am in the airport by myself in Taiwan right now. I have traumatized my cat. I have sedated her. I have starved her. She has been in a cage for almost 15 hours now with no food and nowhere to relieve herself. When I paid for baby cat to fly, they put a baggage tag on her carrier that said Final Destination Bali. At that point in time, if she was not able to go and enter Bali, why was that even able to print from your system? You are China Airlines. This should be a protocol you're very familiar with, even if it doesn't happen every single day. When I get to Taiwan, they tell me that I have no choice but to go back to America and that I also have to pay for my own ticket. I also have to foot that bill to go right back. Human error is the reason why we allowed your cat to get on the flight. So if you as a company can admit that human error was the reason you allowed my pet to get on only one leg of a very long international flight, why is it that you guys are not responsible for rectifying the situation? Human error on your end, but I am responsible for rectifying this. 38 hours of her locked in a cage with no food, water, or any place to relieve herself. That's trauma. I'm traumatized, and I know she's traumatized. I feel so shitty for even allowing her in this situation, but how was I to know? And it seems like no one cares. Not the company, not no one. They said, just give me your money. We want your money, give it. So now everybody's going to know that I don't support China Airlines. I will never fly with China Airlines. After this flight back home, I will never fly with you guys again. You were my favorite airline. You were in all of my previous travel blogs. But now, I'm traumatized.